Hello guys, welcome to the Sports Pro Library channel. You are watching Steelers versus Browns. Yeah, match day. Watch along with me. Steelers versus Browns. I will be talking about the preview. George W. Bush was the president the last time the Browns on a regular season game in Pittsburgh. His father, George H.W. Bush, was running the president the last time they swept the season series from the Steelers. That is the history the Browns will be trying to make in Pittsburgh Sunday afternoon when they face the Steelers for the second time in less than 3 weeks. Cleveland beat Pittsburgh 24-19 when they made in week 12 on November 21 in Cleveland. If the Browns can beat the Steelers in Sunday's rematch, it would be their first regular season win in the Steel City since 2003 and give them their first season sweep in the series since 1988. The two rivals have played twice each regular season over the course of 32 seasons between 1990 and 1988 and this year. The Steelers have swept both games 16 times. The two have split the series 15 times and then had that strange 2018 situation in which the Browns lost in Pittsburgh and tied in Cleveland. It's hard to say too much has changed for either team in the span of 2.5 weeks. Since then, the Browns have clinched their 22nd losing season in the 26-year expansion era, while the Steelers have clinched their 21st consecutive non-losing season and their 24th such season since 1999. As the Turnpike rivalry moved to the Pennsylvania end for Sunday's renewal, here's a look at some of the key matchups, number, and keys to the victory for both teams. Cleveland Browns versus Pittsburgh Steelers, offensive matchup of the game. WR Jerry Judy versus center back Joey Porter Jr. Jerry Judy returned to the Denver last Monday was a memorable one as long as the final score was taken out of the equation. The Browns wide receiver had a career high 235 yards and a touchdown on 9 catches against his former team. Joey Porter Jr. only was the targeted 5 times by Cincinnati Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow last Sunday, but was also flagged for 6 penalties, with 2 of those being declined the last time the teams met. Jody had 4 catches for 43 yards on 4 targets, with Potter primarily in coverage against him. Potter was also flagged once for a defensive holding in the game while he was guarding Judy. No less does Judy take advantage of the rematch. Does Potter learn from the previous matchup? Find out at 1 p.m. Find out after 20 minutes, I think. Cleveland Browns versus Pittsburgh Steelers defensive matchup of the game. George Pickens versus center backs Denzel Ward, Martin Emerson Jr., Greg Newsome second. The first time these teams played, the talk leading into the game centered around the two teams' edge rushers, Miles Jared and TJ Ward. Then second after Jared's out sacked Ward 3-0 and the Browns beat the Steelers 24-19. The storyline entering the rematch was established when Steelers wide receiver George Pickens get into a scuff with Browns cornerback Greg Newsome second. That has only been solidified by the war of words that built up to Friday's back and the forth in the media between the two. All of the talking is entertaining in the same way people used to tune in the watch pre-fight boxing news conferences to see and hear the outrages. Well, Sunday afternoon, someone going to have to walk the walk. The twist that came in after all of the players stopped talking about the Steelers. Listening Pickens was questionable with a hamstring injury, assuming he does play. Cleveland Browns versus Pittsburgh Steelers numbers to watch 4 of 4. The Browns win in the snow in the first meeting was added by the ability to win on fourth down. They converted all fourth down tries on offense, all of them on scoring drives. One of those was quarterback James Winston's 2-year touchdown run that helped open up 18-6 lead. Just as big, if not bigger, was fourth and 3 from Steelers 33 on their final drive. Oh, guys. Pittsburgh Steelers will beat Cleveland Browns if Pittsburgh can run the ball effectively. For all of the talk about Pickens and the passing game, if the Steelers rushing duo of Najee Harris and Jalen Warren are successful, it just makes Wilson and the passing game too much more dangerous. It also slows down Jarrett and the Browns' pass rush. What goes back to performing how he normally performs against Cleveland. The outrageous linebacker will no doubt be extra motivated by the showing in the club first meeting. When he is at the best, especially against the Browns, he is the multi-sack performer who is also creating turnovers. They don't let Judy get loose. While Pickens may be second in the NFL in yards per catch, he's sitting behind the Browns wide receiver, who's is coming off a career night that in the midst of the career best 5 game stretch. Mm. So this was a short preview. Kindly make sure to subscribe and thank you so much for watching. Pittsburgh Steelers versus Cleveland Browns. Yeah, thank you so much, guys.